What's up, Creepy Cupcakes? Today I am doing the iconic Joker makeup following a tutorial from Online Makeup Academy. Let's get into it. Here's me! First things first, we need to remove this makeup. I'm using some micellar water to take off any makeup that's on my face so we can have a nice clean canvas to start with. Face is squeaky clean and we're ready for makeup. This Joker has a super creepy smile, so we're going to tear up some tissues, making sure we don't have any harsh edges. We're using liquid latex for this look, so make sure you give your bottle a good shake so it doesn't have any settlement. Start by creating our smile. I am taking a latex-free sponge and creating my very thin layer of liquid latex in that upward smile motion. Next, grab your piece of tissue and you're going to lay that on top. Any edges that stick out further than the liquid latex, you can just use your fingers to rip off that piece. Online Makeup Academy just released their Halloween course and it has been amazing so far. They have so many fundamentals about Halloween tips and tricks with makeup, from looks that you can do within 30 minutes to 2 hours. The courses are very beginner friendly if you're just starting out and want to learn, and also if you're somebody who's an intermediate makeup artist, this is also amazing just to refresh your brain of different makeup tips and tricks that you can learn. I'm taking a thin layer of liquid latex. I'm going around the edges of that tissue, trying not to take the liquid latex too far and just keep it very well contained over that tissue and on top of that tissue. Before the latex has a chance to dry, I'd like to dip my little palette knife into a little liquid latex and then start pulling that apart so that it will create that 3D smile effect. Liquid latex does stick to itself, so you either want to use a new sponge, the other side, or I like to chop it up. I already worked on the right side off camera, and now I'm doing a second layer of liquid latex and tissue. I do in total 3 layers because I do want it to be more of a thick, gory smile. Certain makeup doesn't call for a lot of tools. On Online Makeup Academy, they do have a comprehensive list of makeup tools and products that you could purchase for your new kit. Once your latex has dried, you'll want to take some setting powder to remove any shine, and it also creates kind of a grip for the cream as well. I'm just tapping that on with a sponge and then removing it with a brush. Taking some white body paint and a sponge, I am raising my eyebrows so I create wrinkles underneath the makeup. This is so fast and easy to do this, and then applying the white body paint all over my face haphazardly because it is supposed to look uneven and messy. Tutorial for this look was about 40 minutes and I feel like it was very easy and comprehensible. This look itself is so iconic and such a fun and fast look that you can create for Halloween. Did learn this fun trick of using this fan brush to create some fun strokes around the eye. So I'm painting on with a black body paint around the eye and then using the little edges of the fan brush to kind of feather out the eye, and it created a blurry effect, but also you can use it to create like sharp lines really fast. So it was so easy and fast to use this. Love this little trick. Stoked that in the future, if I ever want to go watch this tutorial that she did, you have lifetime guaranteed access to get back into the account and look at the courses again. And they also will provide updated courses along the way that you'll be able to go and check out. Love that. I think there's always new makeup tips and tricks to be learned. Using that fan brush, I'm creating some black divots. This is going to make it look very deep set later on when we go to add the red, so that the smile looks more 3D. I want to use cream paint over liquid latex. I'm using this cream paint from Ben Nye, and I'm just going over the scar that we created. I'm keeping it very like centered in the scar, but then as we go out, it is going to blur out. You do want it to look rather haphazard because after a while, his makeup is kind of like fading. The scars are filled in, you do want to make sure you fill in those beautiful lips. Using my finger, I'm going to make those lips look nice and messy. A clean brush and some water, I am just wiping away some of the areas in the white to create more of a messy and worn-in look for him. I'll know I love blood, so we're going to be adding blood to the scar, putting in some thick blood into each of the sides of the scar, and then kind of blending it out so it's a little bit thinner. You could stop here, or you can add a couple of other awesome things. So let's dye our hair green. Actually, you don't even have to dye it. We're just going to spray our hair with water with some hairspray, and then you're just going to top your hair with this awesome green hairspray. So easy. It's from Punky Color, and it washes out so easy, and I did not have any staining on my blonde hair. This is such a fun way to elevate a look just by adding a little bit of color or a wig. Now, you could stop here, but I don't want to. So we're gonna pop in these white contacts. These contacts make this look so insane. I'm obsessed. Be sure to fact check any sites you get contacts from because not all contacts are safe. This look was incredibly easy to follow and create. I hope you check out Online Makeup Academy, their Halloween course, so that you can create some fun and fast Halloween looks to impress all of your friends. I have a $100 coupon that'll save you $100 off this Halloween course. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now go out there and be spooky. Bye!